Who seen?
James Harden is the best low-post defender in the league.
Yo, why you be
You know some shit.
It's true.
high, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Where's my weed, man?
listen.
Give me my weed, bro. This nigga.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rats on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.
All right, NBA bubble talk. Let's get into it.
We waiting for Joe?
Yeah, where the hell did Joe go?
I don't know. He dipset on us. All I see.
No, sir.
All right.
All right.
NBA bubble talk.
Getting into the sports. NBA bubble talk.
Yes, sir. So we got Celtics winning Game 3. Lakers taking Game 1.
I got a confession to make. I only seen the first 2 quarters. Then I fell asleep.
Damn, Usher. You supposed to be up the whole night.
I knew they was going to lose, though. Because I just felt like it was all the media, Gordon Hayward coming back. I said, oh, I'm not staying up for this. This is going to disturb me. So when I woke up, I was like, yeah, I knew it too. Gordon Hayward's back. What he had, like, fucking 7 points and, like, what he had?
I gotta check the stats.
Yeah, I don't even know.
And was he the determining factor?
I do not believe so.
All right, so y'all don't know either, so I don't.
All right, I'll tell you right now. Gordon Hayward had 6 points, 5 rebounds.
What I said 7. What I said 7.
He did have 4 assists though. 4 assists.
Look, I told. Look, he's one of them. See, it helped, right? His 4 assists helped, right?
Well, if he coming off the bench, I mean, hey, as Gordon, we want more, but coming off the bench, that's not that bad.
I said 5. I said 4 or 5.
Maybe Gordon Hayward is washed.
Right. But yeah, Marcus Smart had 20, Kemba had 21, Tatum had 25, Jalen had 26. So everybody who needed to score scored and did it.
That's why I said.
They're going to win every game if they get that type of production from them.
They're not.
They're not getting
They're not.
Game.
That's why I said 5 games.
Jimmy had 17. He had 27 and 16.
That's going to happen like 2 more, 3 more times.
Gorgon had 11, which is unusual.
That is not. He must have been shooting bad in the second half.
And Tyler Hero had 22.
See, that's where a lot of the offense. All right, so that's cool. That's cool, though. They shut down Duncan Robinson.
Nope, Duncan had 13.
Oh, that's cool.
The white boys was there. Just the Gorgon was the one that didn't.
And Jimmy Butler need to have like 10 more points.
Yeah, he needs at least 20.
He's not having. If Goran is going to have Dragic is going to have a bad game, Jimmy got to have that extra 10 that he was going to have. Because Jimmy been on cruise control. He ain't been having to score because Bam, and he gonna have to. But I got good faith in Miami. I got good faith in Eric Spoelstra. Actually, more faith than I had when he was coaching LeBron with these guys, because they more like in tune with him, and I think they listen to and they feed in.
Oh yeah, for sure. They well, Jimmy set the tone, and at that point, everybody else is following, which is exactly what you wanted to see in that situation with him even going down there. So moving on to LA, Lakers.
That game I did see.
Dominated.
Fucking good.
AD had 37 and 10.
When I found out that Anthony Davis had, what do you have, 37?
37. Bron had 15 and 12 assists.
Like when I found out that he had 30, right, when they were like, yeah, Anthony Davis just scored his 30th point. And I'm sitting there. I watched the whole game, and I'm like, where did these 30 points come from? It was like, you remember the final series a couple years back with the Thunder, right? And Kevin Durant averaged 30, and people were like, when did he score? Like, I didn't remember. It was like kind of like that.
I remember when that nigga was scoring because I was tight every time he was scoring. Fuck out of here.
Well, you just look at it. There is nobody in the Western Conference that can guard Anthony Davis.
No.
Yeah, that's facts. And we're going to go back, and I know I can't respect the Lakers, man. Like,
I told y'all.
To me, this is an AAU tournament, and they brung a bunch of fucking ringers and a bunch of old niggas with fake birth certificates. That's what they got to me. And I feel like going against a young... No, that's what it feels like playing against Denver. I wouldn't have felt that way probably if they was matched up against the Clippers like that.
They would have done the same thing.
Way off P.
No, I don't think it would have been to this extreme because I feel like
Jokic chewed him up on the inside. You don't think that Anthony Davis would have?
Yeah, but I feel like they got a lot of different other looks to throw at Anthony Davis instead of just putting like, you know what I mean, like Jokic on him. Like Jokic can't guard Anthony Davis. We knew that before the game even played.
Right.
But
the Clippers don't have anybody with the size or speed to guard him.
They got that other dude, the green kid. He was playing all right.
He's not tall enough though. He's not big enough.
He's not, but he's could guard him on the perimeter. He probably can't do nothing in the post.
They could throw bodies on AD.
Yeah, and they got Morris. They had a different look. They had Kawhi.
He already saw the best low post defender in the league, James Harden.
Who?
AD.
Yeah.
James
Harden's the best low post defender in the league.
Yo, why do you
you know some shit?
It's true.
Hi, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Where's my weed, man? Where's my weed, bro? This nigga.
Listen. There are advanced stats that say that when the ball is...
That nigga is like one every 2 games he played in the post, bro. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear no analytics talk.
Listen, man. Daryl Morey is on to something.
Terry Morey's an asshole that's on the verge of being fired. And if the GM didn't have fucking Alzheimer's or dementia,
about to be on unemployment.
Not the GM, the owner. That owner must be aging rapidly to let him keep. I don't know.
Hey, listen, Tillman Fertitta.
Stay on the Lakers though. Yeah, there's nobody that can really guard AD. And then Bron had a bad game. Let's just be honest here. And
he tweaked his ankle. Yo, can we talk about how this nigga how he rolled his ankle? It looked like he broke it to me. Right, and then he was crying, and then like instantly he just got up, walked to the free throw line, shot a free throw, and then fucking dunked 30 seconds later. So like, yo, LeBron's a machine, man. Like
when you take care of your body for 35 plus years,
yo, nigga gassed it. He said it looked like he broke it.
Yo, it looked like
nah,
he was crying.
It wasn't worse than Paul Pierce in the wheelchair. Against the Lakers in the finals. Nigga left in the wheelchair, came back out the tunnel, still played.
Shout out to
Wasn't worse than that. Wasn't worse than that. Not at all.
Those injury times.
Nigga went to the back and went like crazy. This and came back out. Fuck, you thought you was Willis Reed? Like, shout out to Paul Pierce, bro. He's wild. But the Lakers, man, like the Denver's a hell of a team, yet and still, because they balling with them, but they just too much. Now this nigga Dwight, he
looking like Orlando Dwight, right?
He resurfaces.
They can play their bigs now. There's no need for
now all of this. Now all of this shit, but shout out to them. They made a lot of good signings, or a lot of people that was available, because all of these people was available to everybody else. And the Lakers just put all that shit together like jumbo. And now they got some fucking Monster team. JaVale McGee, fucking Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard. What the fuck is that, bro?
That's 2K.
Yeah. Like, that shit is like, and wait till they win. 2K is going to be stupid when you play against the Lakers. Like, that shit is going to be like, all right, I don't want to play no more. All the time. Like, and then you play with the Lakers. It's going to be stupid. Danny Green. Come on. They got, like I was telling y'all, they got a bunch of old NBA niggas. And that's a team built for a championship, man. When they signed all of them, that's what they was buying, a chip.
All right, were you saying the same thing when Karl Malone and Gary Payton were on the same team?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were saying they were supposed to win it, but they didn't win it.
They didn't. But who else? We said that the first year, the big three. We said they didn't win it the first year, but they won some.
Yeah,
and they
won
had
too.
pretty much the same kind of all them teams. The Warriors, like when they had Kate, they got Draymond Green gonna be a Hall of Famer, bro. They had like 4 Hall of Famers on their
Well, I
team.
All
think
right, so we
what
got
you
to
call
slow
it.
down right
I
there.
think
Come on,
this Laker
bro.
team,
Draymond Green got like what, 2 chips, 3 chips?
this Laker team has more in the tank than that Miami team for sure from their veterans. That's a fact. Like the guys on the Heat were on their last leg.
But at that time, that was what it was. Because the league with talent, when they came to the league at that time, the talent that they had, and it's usually like that with any championship team, except for a couple that make that special run. You know, that special run when Denver, Miami right now, they kind of on a special run, and it's
And
fucked up.
the Lakers aren't.
Nah, they was built to win. They was built to win. When you sign LeBron and then you give him every fucking thing he wants around him, from like, all right, you can hire this coach, but you got to bring somebody with him. I need them in him. And then you go out, you get, all right, he's saying, fuck it, I fuck with Dwight. He's saying, I fuck with JR one more time. He said, yeah, I fuck with Dion. You know what I mean? This is what LeBron does. He's factored up shit before. It just didn't work out like this smooth how it's going. Shout out to Magic Johnson though, and Rob Pelinka.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's a testament to LeBron. He's not only the best player in the league, arguably.
Yeah, he's a fucking GM.
Right.
And that's who really is getting the Lakers where they need to be right now. Is all them signings make sense now that people was like, oh no. Now look at Rondo. now look at Dwight.
Yo, they play absurdly fast too.
And
like,
any day now, you're gonna be getting a dumbass J.R. Smith or Dion Waiters buzzer beater or something.
Well, yeah, no, it's that team. They all know what they came in for, and you have to meet those expectations. That's all it is. Especially now, this is Kobe season. So if they don't win a chip, it's all for nothing.
And that's another reason why they gotta win it. But shout out to Denver. Shout out to Miami, because Miami gonna be the ones that get the ass whooping. And then go, oh, but you know what?
It could be the Celtics.
It would be better for T. It would be better if it was a Lakers Celtics, but it wouldn't.
It would be, but nah, my Heat gonna
look
get there.
good.
My Heat gonna get there.
It wouldn't look good because the Lakers is gonna do something. The Heat are at least gonna play more grittier with them and have a shootout more or less and have the Lakers tired. But they not interior wise, none of those teams. Daniel Tice, Bam ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Then
I like being best on AD out of all those teams though.
I want to see them put somebody like Bowl on him and let
He's eating him alive. I hate to say.
I don't care. He has 6 fouls. He's young. And I want to see this 5 on the court. I want to see Bobo, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr. I want to see the Morris kid. Or no, do I want to see more? No, I want to see either Torrey Craig. I want them to go kind of big but fast and put Torrey Craig.
Want them to run their 3-center set where they don't have any guards on the floor.
Nah, they're gonna have, because Bobo could handle the ball, Jokic could handle the ball. So ball handling is not.
Yeah.
And not Plumlee. I don't want him in. I want to see what Bobo got, man.
But
He's
Roy,
probably gonna be.
Think about it.
A liability defensively,
right?
He's just a big body. He's just a big body to throw on him, man. He's tall.
But Roy, you forgetting AD can operate anywhere on the court.
Man, shut up. AD can't operate anywhere on the court.
What you mean?
That nigga could shoot. He can shoot anywhere on the court if he's open, and he get a lot of open jump shots because he's a tall, big.
And don't forget, the boy has a little two-step.
Big's fear his drive. He
has a two-step. Yes, you can't guard him.
That nigga is just like 6'11", bro. That's really what it is. Like, and he's 6'11", and he's not.
He has a 7'8" wingspan.
Yeah,
and that nigga, that's why he shoots over people.
AD is
Like,
a problem.
that's why you put a long wingspan on him. So now if somebody Bobo might get a block on that nigga, and that
It's
might
never happening.
It's over.
what?
Right?
What?
Anthony Davis will never be blocked. 7'6"? That's insane.
What, bro? Bobo block that shit.
Well, even if he's blocked, the thing is, AD will get his putback. That's just the facts of the situation.
Yeah, because like he can jump and doesn't have to leave the ground and still dunk the
But
ball.
the biggest thing is, there's nobody to match up against LeBron.
The biggest thing is, you know what they need to do? They need to do something fucking different. Mike Malone needs a different look. Because whatever he did, it was working for the first half. And then the Lakers, they
It wasn't even working for the first half either. Like they still gave up layups off of made baskets.
But they kept the game close.
Really, they just need to do something to stop the two-headed monster, which they don't have. So it's over for the Nuggets, I hate to say.
You just gotta stop turning the ball over and get back on defense. Like
What I tell you, that same night, he got if he be loose with that rock against Braun and Rondo.
yeah. The Lakers, they lead the league in fast break points for a reason.
You cannot play with the rock around Rondo. I will say that since the Boston Celtics days, I don't care who you playing with. You never play with the ball around Rondo. Your shit got to be tight.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow the rest on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris World Tour.